So we're doing a Spider-Man movie villain tier list this time. You know, we got Chowda and we brought Scraw.
I still got more chips. We'll go.
Getting started with the tier list, not wasting any more time. Mysterio. I love Mysterio. I think he had so much aura. It's the best way they could have added him into the MCU. Because I think he's kind of a weak villain, but I think they really nailed him. And of course, Daddy Gyllenhaal killed it with his performance. What do you guys think?
I'm something of a scientist myself.
I can get down with that.
I can give a reason for it too. He is a beautifully written character. He's got a great arc. The way they portrayed him as being someone who comes from like Tony Stark's company, and everyone who works for him has the same reasoning. And it's a good portrayal of the character. The only reason he doesn't get an S tier, because otherwise he'd be an S tier, is because I personally think he's kind of a wasted character. They used him for the one movie and then they kind of just killed him off, and that's it. No more Mysterio in the MCU, and it's kind of unfortunate because he's such a good character.
He's had an impact though. His impact still impacts him even in Brand New Day. Vulture? All right.
Yeah.
I think Mysterio is definitely a stronger villain. I
personally think Vulture is better.
I would put him at a high B tier.
High B? Back to formula?
I don't think his impact was like big enough to deserve him an A tier. Like, let's be so for real. You're not
major level threat.
You're not thinking about Vulture two movies after. We can still talk about Mysterio because he had a huge impact. And all the villains in Far From Home, they had an impact. They're still relevant, but Vulture was kind of just there.
That's honestly really fair. Yeah,
he's not more impactful than Mysterio. I think he's still written better. Like, I like his character.
Do you think he's written better than Mysterio? I think Mysterio is almost perfect.
I don't know if he's written better than Mysterio. That might be a bit crazy.
Yeah, that's a bit of a stretch, at least to me. Is that Shocker? I don't know. This is a very different interpretation of Shocker.
Wait. Shocker? That's Shocker?
That is Shocker.
He's just wearing a jean jacket.
It's actually just an everyday fit with the
He is definitely... I'm going to throw you out the window now.
I'm going to throw you out the window now.
The fact that I didn't even know that was Shocker should be telling enough.
You know, he didn't really have any importance to the story. He didn't really have his own spotlight.
It just feels like, very far from what we know his character to be from the Amazing
Rhino
Spider-Man 2.
I would put him in Gonna Cry.
His design carries so hard.
He could have been a really, 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 really good character, really good villain, but he didn't get used.
The ending was so good, though. I loved the ending and seeing him with the kid.
Yeah, there's nothing that we saw of the character. It had potential. It could have been great, but he was there for 2 seconds.
Yeah, I think Gonna Cry is a perfect thing. You know, it's just wasted potential. Harry as Green Goblin. Oh boy.
And I'm gonna throw you out the window.
His design is dog shit. He looks like a crackhead.
I liked him. I didn't mind. Obviously, maybe it's recency bias, because I saw the movies just recently. I liked him as Harry, a spoiled rich kid. That's kind of the vibes that I got. I think that was fine. It was when he turned into the Green Goblin, did his character do an entire 180, and now him being Green Goblin just doesn't make sense to me. At least with, you know, the Raimi trilogy, Green Goblin had the voice in his head, right? So you kind of had that alter ego, and that him going crazy and, you know, going goblin mode, you know, that sort of makes sense to me. And I don't really get that here.
I think I've seen crackheads on the street who look just like them.
Harry's development's extremely weak. He came in the movie like he was in the first, but yet the entire last movie, Peter went in the office court not even knowing it was a fucking thing, which makes no sense, even though he knows Harry. Also, it's just developed very poorly.
Electro. I do not like his motive. I will rewatching the movie again. I still feel the same in that I think he needed more reasons to hate Spider-Man other than just, oh, he took attention away from me or whatever. I don't know. His potential is kind of weak. I would put him but I would say that I would definitely put him in, you know, like a C tier. What do you guys think?
And everybody hates his design, but I like his design, especially when he's naked. Don't put that shitty ass suit on him. I like him naked. He looks cool.
Okay, yes, I think his design is really incredible, and I liked it even better in No Way Home when they made him yellow. Like Dom said it, he has no reasons to hate Spider-Man. He has zero reason to hate Spider-Man. There's no reason in the entire fucking movie that he should hate that guy. And Spider-Man saved his life earlier in the same goddamn day that he became Electro.
Yeah, his design is not bad. All right. The Lizard.
I like the Lizard.
Yeah.
I like the Lizard.
He's definitely going in back to formula to me.
It's hard to write the Lizard wrong because he's just a scientist who wants to make the world better. He's actually the same shit as Man-Bat. He's in it. He's the example of a scientist who wants to do good for the world and then in the process fucks himself up.
Me personally, I think it's next to Mysterio, but due to the design, I think it goes back to formula because they need to work on that design.
Venom from Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd put him above Rhino.
Above Rhino. Agreed. I hate Venom in this movie, bro. Sam Raimi originally did not want to do Venom, and it goes to show because, oh my god, like I said, he's fine when he's with Peter, but the minute he touches Eddie, oh my god, the character Venom just nosedives, dude. The design both for the symbiote suit and the animatronic look really cool. That jump scare scene used to scare the shit out of me as a kid.
I like Eddie as his own character. I think he's a good.
I don't even like him as his own. But that's just me personally.
Like this Venom's design, I hate it actually. Way too much gum. It's like, ew. No. And why does he have nails? Like he's not a cat.
What do you think, Straw? Sandman.
I think it's one of the best villains of any of the Spider-Man movies, easily.
Agreed.
He's a really well-written character. He's a guy who has a family to go home to or wants to go home to, you know, and he's doing what he has to do to get back to his family, which is a common theme with most villains, but like his is done really well. He's a classic fucking comic book villain, and they did it in the most comic accurate way. The way they did the sand powers is really cool. He has the same fucking green and black striped shirt. They did it really well.
Memories bring back your... I won't forget you, buddy.
Harry, I assume he's Hobgoblin. Yeah, I low-key want to do a low back to formula. We can change it, obviously. I don't know if it's just me, but I did not like him as Harry.
Fucked up via web and got knocked out half of the movie for just to focus on all the other crammed in villains.
Yeah, and like I don't know, like Harry was just aura farming that entire movie with like, you know, fucking throwing Peter a kiss and then disappearing when the bus comes by, bro. Like, dude, the part where he redeems himself at the end, like, yeah, I think that's good. The way it ends is what makes up for the beginning for me. Like his design, I think his design is very overhated. I think it's fucking cool. Doc Ock. I won't forget you, buddy. I love him.
Easily.
I know that he's not in the comics. He is a dickhead. Like, he is an asshole, and he is just evil in the comics. But I like this interpretation of Doc Ock, where he is more of a he's a good guy. He's a good guy, but the arms, you know, is the reason why he's evil. I also like his design. It feels very, I guess, realistic. Like, I can see that. Especially now. Like, those fucking, it looks cool. I like the trench coat. Gives him an aura.
The way the arms work and the way they function and the way they affect him, it's like the symbiote, so it's cool as fuck.
Dude, that scene where he was in the operating table and it was like straight out of a horror movie. And obviously, I like his sacrifice at the end of the Spider-Man 2. Obviously, Spider-Man 2 is like one of the greatest Spider-Man movies in my opinion. But do we think Green Goblin is better? Well, Doc Ock is really good. I do kind of like Green Goblin better, honestly.
I could argue that you could put him above Sandman.
I think he kind of ages like he's still really good, but I think he ages a little bit in Spider-Man 1, but he's really good in No Way Home.
He's the first time and the only time in any villain in the entirety of Marvel's Spider-Man universe where we get to see the inner conflict in his mind, which is the beautiful and amazing part of that character, is that you get to see him and him being, you know, just a good guy doing good things, and his bad side, making him do the evil shit that he does, making him be the villain, right? It's the only time you ever get to see that in a villain. Yeah. Ever. We never see that interaction.
Over Doc Ock, though?
Doc Ock is a really, really good villain. Do not get me wrong. But at the end of the day, I don't think it competes with the level of complexity Norman has with his character.
I still think Sandman is
It's
better written in general. Like, he's the best villain, hands down.
He has a charm to him, right? And I don't mean charm as a good character. I mean charm as in he's literally charming to other characters. He's very persuasive, and that's a beautiful part of his story. So for that I would put him 100% above both Doc Ock and Sandman.
I won't forget you, buddy.
What do you think, Chowdo? You do it?
They're all the big three. They're all the big three. I think that's a fantastic villain. Spider-Man villain tier list. I think it's perfect.
This is a great list. Yeah, I mean, no, that was a really good tier list. Hey guys, you guys made it this far into the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you like what you see here, drop a subscribe. Hit the subscribe. Go follow me on TikTok. I go live there pretty often. And join the Discord. Please. We host movie nights every Sundays, and as well as I'm in the VC hanging with the boys practically every day. See ya.